Okay, so here we have another packet tracer that is not a graded one. It shows the 100% completion here. It's because we want to view the client server traffic sent between a PC to a server when requesting web services. So this is exercise 6335, viewing PDU information sent between client and server. So we're going to observe by entering the simulation code or simulation tab, and we're going to view the traffic by creating a complex PDU in simulation mode. Now we had problems in the previous one, so let's see if we can do this. We're going to edit the filters, and we're going to show none, and we're going to click the TCP and the HTTP. Okay, and then we're going to add a complex PDU by clicking the open envelope. All right, click the external client, which is here, as its source. Okay, now Step C says specify the complex PDU settings by changing the following. So now it doesn't say yet to, this is in a different order than it was before. Changing the following. So in the PDU settings, we're going to hit HTTP. Now we're going to click on the Cisco LearnWeb.com server as the destination. And back here at the port, so we do have a destination address in there. That's cool. It's in a little bit different order than the other exercise was. And we're going to go down here again in the simulation settings, periodic, hit the 120. And we're going to create PDU. And we're going to auto capture so that we can see it play, and we're going to speed it up. So we can see it's going across there. It seems to be doing the correct. So we're observing the traffic flow. When the buffer full window appears, close the window with an X. Okay, so we can see all of these things going back and forth. So we're just waiting for our buffer to become full. So it's just a hopping and a skipping through from the external client to the remote switch to the internet to the web switch to the server, and then back again across the internet cloud, remote switch, and down to external. So we actually have quite a few. Oh, there's our buffer full. Okay, so it says to close the window with an X. So we're going to close that. We're going to close that. Okay, we're going to clear, and we're going to close. Okay, now we want to examine the headers of the packets sent between the client and the server. Oh, I shouldn't have cleared that. Better put it on pause and I'll do it again. That was my mistake. I needed to close the buffer full message window, not the event list. My misunderstanding. So when we get to the buffer full, what we're going to do is we're going to click on any one of the lines in the event list, which we could probably do at this time, maybe not. We'll wait until it stops. We can go back and when we click those, we actually set it back to that point in time and then it goes from there. So that's an interesting thing. So we'll wait until the buffer gets full and then it stops moving. So then we're able to actually click on it. So we're going to click on one of the lines of the event list, and this displays an envelope in the work area that represents that line. Click the envelope in the work area. So can we just okay, there we go. So we're going to view previous events. Okay. So let's just grab that packet there. We're going to click the envelope in the work area, and we'll see that we're looking at the packet and header information. So here's the OSI layers. The OSI model shows you the different layers here. And this has been going back and forth between, or this particular one so far has only gone up to layer 4. So notice that depending on the device that received the packet, the higher or lower the layer included. A switch will only display the packet to layer 2, whereas the PC or server will display the packet up to layer 4. So see, our packet here was in the server, so it shows that it went up to the layer 4. In the OSI model window, read the description of the packet. Okay, well, I see the source port is 1000 and the destination port is 80. We're familiar with those. All right. This also shows our the header shows the source IP and the destination IP. Remember, in our previous exercise we had to put those in. And this header also has, are these MAC addresses? To be honest, I'm a little unsure. All right. So read the description of the packet. I'm not sure exactly what they're asking for, but we can see the information about the packet. So now we're going to click the inbound PDU details or outbound PDU details, depending on which way it was going, to view the actual packet sent. Note that the MAC address within the frame, the IP address information within the packet, and the source and destination port number within the segment. So here we have the Ethernet 2, and it's showing us our MAC addresses, which I was right about that. It shows our source IP and destination. It shows bits. This is IP, TCP. It's your source port 1000 and destination port 80. And then it wants us to click through other event lines to read those descriptions as well. So let's see if they're similar in. So let's see, that was that one. Let's try this one. Okay, there's the packet right there. Okay, so there's a switch, and as we had read, a switch will only display the packet to layer 2. So here we have the layer 2. But we do have the in layers and we have out layers here too. So you've got your MAC addresses there, and then inbound details. There's your IPs, there's your MAC addresses, and the outbound details. Opposite. There we go. Okay, now let's see, this one's in the cloud. Let's click on that. Ah, that went up to layer 3. So your in layers, the next hop IP address is a unicast. The ARP process looks it up in the ARP table. The next hop IP address is in the ARP table. The ARP process sets the frame's destination MAC address to the one found in the table. The device encapsulates the PDU into an Ethernet frame. This is what happens at that time. Very good. So you can see that there's different things that are going on. Gives you all the information for that packet in that precise place. And outbound. And there you have it. We have seen how the PDU information is sent between the client and the server. Thank you.